any case, that's the thing. I mean, Bendis is the most popular writer in comics right now. One of the most popular writers in comics right now. He has some of the top-selling books in comics right now. Hey, I respect that as a writer myself. And I go, wow, I wish I can do that. But,
you know what this issue feels like to me and all these other things? This issue, particularly with the Sentry coming down, ripping off the head, and then he's like, did I do good?
Oh, yeah.
This, and that splash page, and it was a splash page, mind you, Brian Michael Bendis' own personal masturbatory aid. That is this right here. And every other instance of him doing shit to women, he's getting off on it. And it's kind of fucking disgusting. It really is. We've talked about this before. We talked about it on we've talked about it many times. But after I did my whole diatribe about Brian Michael Bendis last week, I was actually going to come on this week, I swear to God, and be like, you know what? I'm done talking about Bendis. I really am, because this is the same old shit. And I don't really want to talk about him anymore because he doesn't deserve to be talked about. But then, 2 days later, I read this, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? No one else on the internet is saying anything about this. And that's why we're going to be talking about it again, because nobody is talking about it. Now, is it because nobody sees it? Is it because everybody's getting off on it? Is it because it's Brian Michael Bendis and no one wants to tell him, maybe you shouldn't be doing that? Why isn't anybody talking about this anymore? People were talking about it when it happened to Tigra and the Miss Marvel thing. Yeah, there was a couple of big articles on blogs and stuff that actually were really good. But ever since then, nothing. It's like people just, it's Brian Michael Bendis. It's just him doing his thing. But that should even be worse, that he just continues to do this. And everyone's so used to it by now that nobody even cares anymore. But you know what? I do care. And as a comic book fan, I don't want to be seeing this shit. I mean, and that's what this book is, and this is the way he treats female characters in his books. It's oh God, the misogyny is like unbelievable. And all right, so there was a comic strip that came out earlier this week in the New York Post, okay, where it was a police. The
police shot a monkey.
Shot a monkey, and then one of the policemen is like, oh, it looks like we're gonna have to get somebody else to write the next stimulus bill.
Right.
And a lot of people were like, racist. When I was watching Hardball with Chris Matthews, they had a journalist on there talking to him, and the journalist said this, and I really felt his pain. He was like, where was the editor on this? How did this get through? Why is this even in the paper? Why are you even talking about it? Mm-hmm. Where was the editor? And that's what I've been saying time and time again with Bendis and his bullshit. It's like, where's the fucking editors on his book? Not even Joe Quesada, because guy's got a lot of shit to deal with. But the regular editors on this book, where are the editors and why are they letting him get away with this? All right? And then a couple days ago in New York also, there was oddly, there wasn't a lot of press on this. I saw it. They talked about it on,
A Muslim businessman.
I
heard about it on Bill Maher's.
Yes, yeah. They actually talked about it on Bill Maher.
Yeah,
that's where I heard about it. Keith Olbermann too. He talked a little bit about it. But go ahead, you can tell the story.
No, but that a Muslim businessman, a very respected man in the community, an American citizen, I believe too.
He was a Pakistani American. Was here for 25
years. His wife wanted to leave him, wanted to divorce him, so he beheaded her
with a scimitar.
He beheaded her
in New York
and called the police,
and
bragging about it because it was an honor killing.
Yeah.
So it's basically that's the regard he had for his wife, or a woman, that if he kills her in cold blood, it's something that he's entitled to do.
And I was thinking, wow, Bendis finally heard about this. He must be coming in his pants right now. Seriously. That's how. I mean, this stuff is happening in real life.
Yeah.
Right, and it just happened in New York.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. You're absolutely right about that.
Oh man.
You know, it's a matter of it's a point where we want to say comic books are escapism.
I mean, fucking life sucks enough as it is right now, and I don't need my comics to reflect how fucking awful life is right now in this country and in this world. I want escapism. Okay, that's what I want from comic books. And
I want my heroes to act like heroes. I don't want the villains to be the ones.
And why do people like that? I would really like to know. All the viewers out there, of the few viewers out there that we get, what do you like about this book? Please tell me what you like about this book. I just told you what I didn't like about the book.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know. I want to get a feeling for why this is one of the big books in the industry. Is it because of the just over-the-top violence? Is it because it's villains beating up on superheroes? Is it because Venom bites down on Ares? Oh my God, that's so cool. What is it? What is it about this book that makes people love it so much? Makes every review that I've seen on the internet this week just loves this book. Cannot get enough of it. And I want to know what it is about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too old for comics. I'm in my early 30s. But maybe I don't get it, and I'm kind of glad that I don't get it. But I would really like to help, have you guys help me get it. What is it about this book that I need to get to enjoy it?
I don't think you should get it. And I don't think you should. All right, folks. We're going to end this segment on that. And when we come back, try to change things up a bit. We'll see you then.